Hi there, this is John Drew here from Elevated Planet.
And Jolé Gabrielle here from Elevated Planet. And we'd like to welcome you to Sunday's show today. We have a lot in store for you, and as John will always say, you can decide whether it's truth or diluted nonsense. And he's going to tell us more about it.
Thank you, Jolé. Yes, that's always the open question. And we understand that everybody is different places in their journey. And if nothing else, let's hope you find it entertaining and maybe you find a grain of truth in this as well. Okay, yeah, so change is the only constant, right? And I think we all know this deep down, but we've been programmed and conditioned to seek this safety and to be afraid of anything that is changing and to resist it, which is not helping us because that is not our natural self. We did this show going back, I think it was to May, and I've mentioned it before, RJ Spinner. He talked about the fact that 2.5% of our wisdom, our intellect, sits within the physical body. 97.5% sits outside of ourselves, but it's still us. But unless you let it through, you will never be guided. You will never find that wisdom. You will find out, you get stuck in the fear, you get stuck in the physical. And if we think about it, right, we're living on a satellite that is traveling at 67,000 miles an hour around the sun, constantly turning, with the moon turning around the earth turning around the moon to some degree as well. Nothing is ever standing still. We just like to feel that it is. But I think this is what we're going to learn as part of this change over these next 5 to 8 years. We're going to learn to embrace the uncertainty because that's one of the chief tenets of Buddhism, impermanence. It's an understanding that everything is subject to change. Deepak Chopra also talked about the wisdom of uncertainty, giving access to allow the field of all possibilities to reach you rather than stagnating in the old energy and just recycling what's happened in the past and not moving forward in that resistance state. That was all I wanted to mention there before we go into the next section, but let's bring Jolé back.
Like Bashar said, change is the only permanent, only thing, permanent. So
Yeah.
this is an opportunity. Let's see these things as opportunities for us to really learn and grow because this is a polarizing time and we can go into strong emotions, but those strong emotions now can be used as fuel. We realize now we're having so much knowledge and wisdom and understanding that our brain is duality. When we start having the dissonance, that means boom, drop down into that heart, throw some love on it and see then how the clarity or how it unfolds. So once we say to this situation, I'm angry, let me take my responsibility. Let me put some love on it. Let me drain the negative out. Let me fill up with gold light. These are all tools and ways in which we can move ourselves from where we were before to where we're going or where we are. I want to say that very clearly. We are already there.
Mm. Oh,
There's so much knowledge, so much wisdom that we are multidimensional beings. So let's start working with the multidimensionalness
yes.
that we are to sort of move ourselves in that direction. And it's possible. I know sometimes it seems like a snail's pace, but trust me, with these next few years, it's almost as if it's going to speed up rapidly.
Mm.
And so let's really open ourselves up to the truth of how we want to live our lives. I say that because there's a lot of pushback on us, right, John? You say, I want to live like this. Well, as a healer, why are you materialistic? Why do you need to have that? Why can't you just eschew everything? And no, I want to connect. I feel as if we, I think we agree, all of us, that once you are spiritually evolved and you are elevated, there's a mastery that takes place over the physical,
Mm.
right? There's a
Yes.
mastery because
Yeah.
even the greats that we look at in the past, their needs and wants were met. The Messiah, what did he do? He turned water into wine and one fish into many. Like, needs are met. So there's nothing wrong with grace and ease. That's what unspeakable beauty is underscored with. There's enough for everyone. So let's let go of some of this jealousy, this envy, this competition, and let's look in ways that we can support ourselves and one another. That's really some of the key to unlock, you know, if you remember that joke before we quit, or not a joke, but a parable about what's the difference between heaven and hell. It was the same exact scenario, a table full of food, but 10-foot spoons. Whereas in hell, everybody was trying to feed each other or feed themselves. In heaven, people were feeding one another. And that's just the difference between unspeakable beauty and where we are now. So
Mm,
let's pour into those and pour into each other, especially those that are like-minded.
yes, beautifully said. Beautifully said. And yeah, and that's a really good reminder again. It's that, the polarity consciousness is what we're losing. The duality of the mind, going back into the unity of the heart. That is where we will find our world of unspeakable beauty, and it's ours to create. That is our future. We
Yes,
are creator beings, and yet, we've not really been, programmed to believe that. We're coming
correct.
back into it.
Yes.
We are going to the last section now, which is Darryl Anka again, talking more
Mhm.
Bashar wisdom, which is really deep stuff, which leads us directly into Jolé's guided meditation visualization. And we are going to hit the button on that, and off we go.
We have this physical mind, but we also have a non-physical higher mind. Most of our beingness is not physical. This is a small portion of who we are as greater beings. But the higher mind communicates to the physical mind, and it does so in terms of energies and frequencies. And the messages that it sends are translated through our physical mind into our physical bodies as the sensation we call passion, excitement, creativity, love, attraction. So when you understand that acting on your passion is actually a response to your higher mind saying, this is who you are. This is the next step on your path. Action is necessary because action is the language of physical reality, not words, not thoughts, actions, physical action. So when you act on your passion, you are responding to the higher mind. You're saying, I heard you and I believe you and I'm trusting your guidance. And so I will act on the thing you have sent me as an opportunity synchronistically that contains the most excitement at this moment more than any other option, because your higher mind is telling you, here's the next step. So if you do that, then you're beginning this dialogue with the higher mind. You're creating a back and forth. If you don't act on your passion, your higher mind isn't going to send you any more opportunities to do so until you act on what it's already sent you, because that would simply make no sense. But if you keep doing that over and over and over again, the higher mind going, okay, you're receptive, you're following my guide, you're following my lead, and I will keep sending you more and more opportunities that contain excitement and passion for you to act on, because I see you're willing to do so. And then you're willing to accept the guidance that will lead you through life in a joyful way. So that's the mechanism behind it. Again, is resonance, it's frequency, it's energy communication. But we have to understand that the higher mind speaks in energy terms, but the physical mind has to speak in actions because we're physical.
Take a deep breath in and exhale. As you put your feet flat on the floor, your palms face up on your thighs, and you bring your awareness to the center of your chest and command your heartbeat to sync up with your breath. As you visualize, create, and imagine a grounding cord of a natural earth element connected to your first chakra, making its way down through Mother Earth in all her beauty and all her glory, opens up to you as you move through the crust of the lithosphere. Your grounding cord begins to travel at the speed of love through the asthenosphere, rooting itself into the core of Mother Earth. As you take a moment and you say, thank you so much, Mother Earth, for feeding me, clothing me, and sheltering me. And you just fill your grounding cord up with so much gratitude. And those golden rose-shaped scrubbing bubbles begin to blanket the inside and the outside of your grounding cord as Mother Earth recognizes you. And she's ready to bring you back to health and wellness and wholeness. As in your aura layer becomes 1.5 feet around you, your higher self stands at the power position above you at a comfortable distance above your crown, and your astral body is snapped back in. Because all of this beautiful energy, this powerful quantum energy, is at your fingertips for you to utilize for your highest good. And as you visualize and create an opening at the bottoms of your feet, like the lens of a camera, calling in 15% earth energy of a color that resonates with you, allowing it to pool in your feet, traveling up the side channels of your legs, while simultaneously your crown opens like the lens of a camera, and 85% of that cosmical life force energy cascades down from the heavens, saturating your brain, your cranium, filling you up with so much love, recharging, recalibrating, reprogramming your DNA with love and the space between the space. So as this earth energy and this cosmic divine life force energy begins to work its way through your body, bringing health and wellness and restoration back to you, I want you to visualize and imagine where you are now is where you have always dreamed yourself to be. See yourself well. See yourself connected, prosperous, living in a state of peace and wellness. Be specific. What does that look like? And it's not a movie, you are living it. I want you to see yourself there and hold this space as this earth energy and this cosmic divine life force energy fills you up, as you stay rooted and grounded in the reality that this is so. See all your organs and systems of your body pulsating with health and wellness, as those cells and atoms that are heart-shaped move throughout your body, powering up that electromagnetic field as your heart opens and love is just pouring out and into your aura layer, saturating it, blanketing the inside and the outside, the sides, the front, the back, the top, the bottom, as it reverberates out into those 7 layers. And then it just moves out like butterflies into your environment and just filling you up with love, as that toroidal field is in program and knows what it is that you live in, who you are. As this wellness goes all throughout your body, giving you flexibility, mobility, giving you the ability to run through the pollen in the forest and be healthy, holding hands with those you love, feasting, feeding those that you love, housing those that you love, clothing those that you love, including you, experiencing the things that you want to experience, and sending out all of that love into your environment and giving that peace and that bliss and that joy to those around you, and uplifting your environment, elevating as this energy of Mother Earth and cosmic divine life force energy moves into those lower 3 chakras, cleaning out anything that's getting in the way of you taking action, moving you closer to this vision. You're already there. So unentangle from the things that are blocking this. Just automatically know, just command, I am unentangling. I unentangle from all the things blocking me from this vision. And me and my holographic multidimensional quantum energy is entangling with all the things that serve this vision of wellness, connection, success, joy, laughter, as that love is being sent out into your toroidal field, programming this so the universe recognizes you as you lock in with this energy, and as that beautiful pyramid, life-giving as it spins above your toroidal field, and that white light just pours down and encompasses all of you, as those messages are then given with love to the universe to be mirrored back to you. This white light extends and expands out into the universe, and your messages of wellness, of connection, of love, of service, of quantum entanglement into all the positive things that you are and envision are taking hold in those loving cells. As you hold the space and this vision, I want you to take a moment from this place of power and the strength of that electromagnetic field of love to send health and wellness to those that you know are unwell. From this place of power and wellness, send that love to these people as you see them well, as you see them healed, as you see them transform and be restored to their state of health. For a moment, with just love in your heart and healing and wellness, as you open your heart and extend that to all of those in the universe who may be suffering and unwell, let's give them our love. And let's give them our wellness while that earth energy and that cosmic divine life force energy pours through us, through our heart. As our heart is open, we send that to them. And we ask the Creator to restore them into a state of wellness and health in the highest and best way, with grace and ease, as we pulsate with this health, this wellness, and this divine love. Take a deep breath in, and you exhale as you return back to your vision of who you truly are, your truth. See it clearly as you sit in love. You are now completely unentangled from all of the things that are getting in the way or got in the way of your divinity, of who you truly are, as you quantum entangle with that highest vision of where you sit right now, and see yourself as this love and this earth energy and this cosmic divine life force energy just swirls through you, throughout your body, throughout your mind, throughout your spirit, throughout your aura layer, sprouting out your feet, hands, and crown chakra, filling up your higher self, sending this message out into the universe, knowing that it is conspiring to bring this to you, as this vision fills up all of the space within the space of your energy and your environment, as you project that love as it pours out of your heart. What a beautiful experience as you lock in to that Schumann resonance of unconditional love and co-creation and manifestation. See that as you breathe with the rhythm of your body. Take a deep breath in, exhale. Bring your awareness back to your heart chakra. As As you close your feet chakras and you watch that earth energy recede back into Mother Earth, you close your hand chakras, your heart, and you allow for the love to settle into you and your environment. You close your crown and you allow for that energy to recede back into the heavens. As you take a deep breath in and you exhale, knowing that you are them and the highest and best part of you is unfolding as we speak. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes.